Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Brandy Kelly. Today we'll be visiting with former Navy SEAL and former NASA astronaut, Chris Cassidy, about his current role as President and CEO of the National Medal of Honor Museum. So Chris, I know you to be a very humble man, but I do want to ask a little bit about you. So you served as a Navy SEAL for 10 years. And first of all, thank you for your service.
I appreciate that, thank you.
Yes, well, we're very grateful. And tell us what was meaningful to you about that time in the teams.
I was a naval officer for 28 years. The first 10 were in the SEAL teams and the last 17 at NASA, but the whole time I wore my uniform, and that's what was special to me, is feeling the satisfaction of wearing the Navy uniform or representing their country. Happened to do it in two fun jobs, and those 10 years in the SEAL teams were just amazing. A good chunk of that was prior to 9/11, and then the second half of it was post 9/11. So kind of pre-conflict and post-conflict, and just so many fun experiences. But it all boils down to people, and those bonds of friendship that I formed in those times were very special to me.
Well, can you tell us a little bit more about the medal itself, the Medal of Honor, and the recipients and how they achieved that award?
Absolutely. Since Abraham Lincoln in 1861 put the medal into effect, there's been 3,515 awards of the medal. There's 65 of those people living today. One female, Mary Walker, she was in the Civil War. But there's 3 different variations of the medal in present day. The Army medal, which is the original one here. The Navy medal I always remember because it's got a little bit of an anchor there. And then the Air Force medal came around next. They said, we need to be a little bit bigger. So it's the larger of the 3. So each service has their own medal. It is our nation's highest award for valor on the battlefield. And there's very strict criteria that it is on the battlefield. It's got to be observed by a number of living observers who can validate what was the actions performed, and it's quite a process to go through. It's not like the action happens and then on Monday and on Thursday the person's getting an award. It's generally a couple of years, and what we're really excited about to showcase in the museum is the stories of those people. You know, they are normal Americans, and if you talk to any of these 65 living, they'll reiterate what I'm saying. Normal folks who did something extraordinary on a day when the nation needed it, and no different than any of us, except they found it in them to be courageous. And that's what we want to do, is inspire people to be courageous in their own lives, because it takes courage in all aspects of life, whether it's a tough conversation to have or to move jobs across country or whatever it is. We want to be inspired by stories that can do that.
So we're here today in the Preview Center. Can you give us a preview of what people can expect in 2024 when the museum opens?
Absolutely. So this is what the site will look like when we're completed. I'm excited to show you the progress that we have right now in real life, the construction.
And as we're here in front of the site, what's the mission of the Medal of Honor Museum?
You know, that's a great question. We want to inspire, connect with people, and equip them. That's our mission. We want to do that on a national scale.
And I love that it's everyone from kindergartners through life.
All the way up, because it affects all of us. And,
we all need more
courage.
For sure. Yeah. Well, thank you for all of your time today.
Oh, appreciate it, Brent. Thank
grateful.
you for being here. Yeah.
Thank you for watching The American Dream. I'm your host, Brandy Kelly.